Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your Valentine's Day reading for February 2020. I'll get started with this card right here. This is the secret. This is something that you're hiding from somebody else or they're hiding from you, and it's regarding work. So this is like the master tradesman. This is somebody who's advanced in their work, and this is the inability to make a decision about something. So whatever this has to do, work-related, maybe it's your work, or it's work that you want to do around the house, or repairs that you want to have done, but it's a secret of some kind. And maybe I'll get more clarity as I go on. But this is about this is your inability to make a decision about this, okay? The overall theme for the month is this Empress card. So this is the mother. This represents the mother energy, a very nurturing, loving energy, motherhood. For those of you who maybe you find yourself pregnant, or those of you who are mothers, or your mother has something to do with it. If your mother has something, maybe your mother wants you to do work around her house. But this is the smothering energy. This card represents you, and this is about recognition, success and victory and recognition. So maybe you've gotten recognition for your hard work, and it could be public recognition, it could be recognition just at work, but it's success and victory, and this is you. This represents you this month. This is success and victory. It's supposed to be a love reading, but all of a sudden it's like really focusing on work. So we'll see what happens here. Now here again is you're conflicted about which way to go. You've come to this fork in the road and you don't know which way you want to go. That's why I'm thinking over here there's some kind of an offer that's been made and you're having a difficult time making a decision about this offer. And I see it as work related and maybe how it would have an impact on your relationship. And maybe it's because for those of you who are mothers or want to be mothers, this decision regarding work has an impact on starting a family, or it has an impact on if you have children, what to do with those children in order to take this job. So that may be what you're conflicted about as far as work is concerned, what to do with the kids. This is your knight in shining armor. This is at the foundation of the reading. It's the Knight of Swords, and he's just the knight in shining armor that's going to swoop in and sweep you off your feet. So let's see if we can find out more about him. You've got 3 knights in this reading. So this is at the foundation. So here's Mr. Romance, the knight in shining armor. This is the knight that works really slow and really steady and really hard to get the job done. It's not a quick fix. This is the guy that's going to swoop in very quickly and sweep you off your feet. This guy's not. He's going to work very hard and work very steady to reach his end goals. This is the Taurus energy. To me, this card represents Taurus of any other card in the deck. Very slow, hardworking individual, that very strong Taurian energy. This is the present. This is fighting. This is quick and swift and putting on your battle armor and going to battle and fighting this fight. So whatever this fight is that you need to fight, this is the energy that you have for this month. A lot of energy, a lot of activity, a lot of strength, and getting things done. Now in the near future here's your romance coming into play. So here's the King of Cups. This is Mr. Romance. So here he was sweeping you off your feet, and here he is now, just Mr. Romance. He's mature, he's steady, he's there for you. He's the King of Cups. Let's see what else comes up for your near future. So here's the Ace of Swords. That's quick, swift energy as well. It's something new. It's a new opportunity. It's regarding communications. It's regarding honesty and truth, being told the truth, communications. This person confessing his love for you. Let's see what else there is. Maybe your job that's taken you away, or that you're indecisive about, has to do with a job in communications. So this is you traveling. So traveling, putting your past behind and moving on. If there's something work-related that has to do with travel or moving to another location, that's what this represents here. You could either be moving to another location or having to travel for your job. But this is the card that represents traveling or moving, going out into the world to... This is communication. This card came over as well. This is also communications. Quick, swift action, communications, setting things into motion. So it looks like you are, whatever this decision is that you're having a difficult time making, and if it has to do with traveling or moving, if it has to do with this communication, I'm seeing this as anybody who wants to write a romance novel, this is you doing it. This is you. This is you finally making that move and writing that romance story that you always wanted to write. It's communication regarding romance. So that's showing up in your near future here. Now, this is how you feel right now. You're having a tough time making a decision. You feel like you're kind of stuck. You're hanging there, and you're bound. You're tied. You're unable to move forward. Maybe somebody left you hanging, and you feel like you can't move on. That's your current situation, how you feel like you can't move on. However, in your near future, this is going to resolve itself, and yes, you will be moving on and making that decision about what it is you need to do. That's going to happen, even though you feel right now like you're stuck. And maybe, the other meaning of this card is looking at things from a different perspective. So maybe once you look at the whole situation from a different perspective, you can see how it'll work out and you'll be successful. Maybe the success and victory that's being showered upon you is going to help you make that decision and help get you unstuck and to move forward. This is a person in your environment. Temperance represents Sagittarius. So if you know of a person who's a Sagittarius, that would be this person here. It's also someone who has very balanced energy. She's balanced between the fire and the water. And I see this card often as also a person who's recovered from an addiction or mental health, or even just if you've recovering, this is in your environment. So this is just a person who's well balanced, somebody who's very patient, very kind, or somebody has recovered from some kind of a bad situation. Now another card for that is, this is the Sneaky Thief card. So this is somebody who they've gotten away with something. This is getting away with something. So this is sneaky energy. This is also shows up sometimes for people who've had an affair. They're sneaking around, if that person is sneaking around. Let me get one more and see what comes up for that person. This is a person in your environment. So here's Page of Pentacles. This is offering money. This comes back to work. Maybe it's somebody at work. Maybe you were sneaking around with somebody at work and you're having a hard time making a decision about your job and about what to do and about moving forward. And maybe this person has something to do with it. So that's a person in your environment. This represents your hopes and your fears. This is the Strength card, which could be somebody who's a Leo. But it's also about having that inner strength. You can't make a decision right now. You're at a crossroads. You're at a fork in the road and you don't know what to do. So you're hoping to find that strength within you to make that decision and to move forward with what you need to do. This is you at present. So this is you taking action. This is you being able to fight whatever it is you need to fight. And this is a very healthy energy too. This is like somebody who's got a lot of physical strength, physical prowess, very strong and healthy. So this is just you hoping to have that strength to make that decision and do what you need to do. For some of you, it could potentially be a person who's a Leo. Now, this is the final outcome. In your final outcome, this is someone from your past. It could also represent children. For those of you who, maybe you're longing for family and you want longing for children, this is a card that would represent children. Otherwise, for some of you, it's just a person from your past that's going to appear in this final outcome. Whatever decision you make and you move on, and that person's going to show up. This is your wish card. Your wish is coming true. This is good luck and good fortune. Now, going back to this, for somebody who's recovering, this card sometimes can represent excessive drinking and that this person has recovered from that excessive drinking. But in the future, this is your wish is coming true. This is the good luck and this is the wish card. Now, this is a missed opportunity. So this is where you're presented with an opportunity, but you haven't taken it. So maybe you didn't take that opportunity. Maybe you went in a different direction. Maybe your opportunity was where you currently are, and you decided to move on and take a different option. So this is about missed opportunities that it's presented to you, and you've chosen not to accept it or not to take it. And now I'm just curious to know what's at the bottom here. So here's this Lover's card. This came up at the bottom of the deck also. So there's some kind of love affair in store for you. And maybe that's what this, this mother card and the children card is coming about because of this love affair and making a decision about to do with this love affair. You know what? Yeah, because here he is. This is this King of Cups, and making a decision, having this communication. Maybe traveling or moving to be with this person. So there you go, Taurus. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. If you made it to the end of the video, subscribe so you can find me again, because you're not going to find me. I'm going to be very hard to find. I don't have a whole lot of subscribers on my channel, so I'm not going to pop up again. If you happen to come across me, at least you can find my videos again in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care and God bless.